The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave!
Hello, and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here. Ed and Dave with you. March 20th. Now when's, I was just thinking as I was doing the math, Dave.
More math.
the scheduled next taping, which would be the final taping, is April 1st,
Yes.
if we do it on a Sunday. And that is not many things going on if that's when we do it. That's April Fool's Day, of course.
Of course.
It's also Easter this time around.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we'll have to, change our schedule because it's...
I know I won't.
We're going to have to try... I was going to try and get a few guests down like Mike and Kim. Probably more Mike than Kim. But I don't know if any guests we bring down will not be available because of the Sabbath holiday day. I know. Is that a sacrilege to tape your final episode on an Easter Sunday?
You will be struck down by the Almighty.
Jeez. We'll have to look into that. Saturday. Said we could do it Saturday if I know no one down here is affected by the Sunday taping schedule on Easter. Easter wasn't one of my favorite holidays, Dave.
Why that?
Growing up, it was just a little candy.
What's wrong with that?
And then you were dragged off to church very early. Sometimes you had to wear funny suits when you were a kid. You have to go to brunch sometimes with the family. It wasn't a biggie.
No.
And then it changes for some unknown reason. Even the Pope doesn't know why. It changes. One year it's in March, the next it's in April. Usually snows on there. So Easter wasn't a biggie.
Oh.
Did you ever enjoy Easter?
With two young children.
Oh, okay.
You hide the eggs.
Oh,
and
okay.
they go looking for them. And then 6 months later, you wonder, what's that smell? And you find this one egg that's just been hidden so well, you forgot about it.
I made an egg one year. It was a Minion egg.
Oh, that's nice.
And I said, oh, this came out really good. I put it in the refrigerator. And I forgot about it. And I found it, and I shook it, and there's nothing in there. There is nothing in there.
It just dried up?
It just dried up. That reminds me on the next show, because we're packed this show, I have something else to show you in that vein.
Does it involve math?
There's no math involved in that. We should jump in because there are 4 films tonight.
Oh.
I would cut it down, but there's one I had to include for, comedic reasons. And deaths we'll save for next time, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, unless we need them.
It gives more time for people to die and not make the list.
Right.
All right, what do we got? Unsane? Let's do that one.
You want to do that?
Yeah, we'll do that one first.
You do that.
Well, that's a quick read. You could do that one. No? No, I want to do the next one.
You want to do Gnomes?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, this is Unsane. I'll do this.
Unsane.
With Claire Foy. Jay Farrow. Wasn't he on the...
Saturday Night Live, isn't he?
Juno Temple. A young woman is involuntarily committed to a mental institution where she is confronted by her greatest fear. But is it real or is it a product of her delusion?
Ooh.
Rated R for disturbing behavior, violence, language, and sex references.
Oh, we're referencing sex?
You can't even reference it now without it being noted.
Does that make our show R-rated if we say We had sex last night?
It is.
Oh, so now it's R-rated because we just said that.
We have a disclaimer, though.
Oh, do we?
We
Okay.
can do just about anything. Why is she involuntarily committed? Looks like she's committing herself here. She's got the gown on.
But you don't know that. It's all delusional.
Is that what it is?
It's an illusion.
Is that Nurse Ratched?
You don't know. We won't know what's going on. It's one of those movies where they can do anything, anywhere, anytime, anyhow, and you don't know if it's real or if it isn't real. And even at the end of the movie, you probably don't know.
It's a psychological thriller, I think. Unsane. Oh,
So unsane is not being insane, Ed.
yeah.
It's Marsha Clark, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh. So far, this seems like it might be an interesting premise, but not really from what I'm seeing.
Jay Farrow.
Yeah, he was kind of dumped from that Saturday Night Live.
I didn't even know he was off of it. I don't watch. I don't see it, so I
He only did Obama.
Yeah.
So what? He hasn't been on the new season? Oh, okay.
The last couple. I remember he was demanding more black actors join the cast, and as soon as they got the actors, then he was done.
Oh,
That's what it seems like.
unsane.
Unsane, huh? I think I'll pass on that one.
All right, you can.
Even with the Jay Farrow comeback.
I didn't know that was a big deal, but okay. Next one.
You wanted to do this one.
I not really didn't care.
It's an animated.
Is it? I didn't know
Emily
that.
Blunt.
Sherlock Gnomes with Emily Blunt, Johnny Depp, James McAvoy, and Maggie Smith. She's like 8,000 years old. Oh, that Emily Blunt.
I wonder if she has the same animated mouth.
Oh, I don't know. When Romeo and Juliet first arrive in the city with their friends and family, their biggest concern is getting their new garden ready for spring. However, they soon discover that someone is kidnapping garden gnomes all over London. There's only one gnome to call. Sherlock Gnomes. Wow, quite the schnoz there. The famous detective and sworn protector of London's garden gnomes arrives with his sidekick Watson to investigate the case. The mystery will lead our gnomes on a rollicking adventure, Ed, where they will meet all new ornaments and explore an undiscovered side of the city. This film is not rated, but I'm guessing it's going to be in that G version. Possibly
I would say
PG.
so. PG if there's rude humor, which looked like there was fart bubbles earlier.
That's not rude. That's cutesy.
And there's a gnome's ass, even in,
Oh, no.
even in the trailer here. I only know.
They're showing a bear gnome ass?
Yeah, we're going to see it again. Oh, those are those Chinese cats there. Do you remember this is a sequel, Dave?
Well, it is.
Do you remember there was Romeo and Juliet?
No, I was unaware
It
of
was
that.
the original film.
I do not remember.
I think it did also have Elton John songs.
Oh. He's retiring, Ed, from touring.
Yeah.
He's doing one final tour, which should probably last 13 years.
He's coming here if you have a couple of $100 to
Right.
go see him there.
Go see a...
There
there you go.
He's doing the Alicia dance.
Oh, there you go. Twerking before it was twerking, Ed.
Right. She invented that.
We didn't know that. She invented twerking, and we were unaware of that.
In 1986.
Oh.
I was trying to get down for this show, Dave.
Uh-huh.
And we've talked about the Alicia dance for many years,
Right.
for 30 years. And when I did connect with her on Facebook, she didn't know what the hell I was talking about. So I guess
They're very memorable for us
It was,
as
yeah.
a young lads
Right.
watching a very beautiful young woman do basically twerk. You don't forget those things easily.
And it was usually only to Aretha Franklin's Respect song. That's when that came on, that's when the twerking started.
Oh, I remember it like yesterday.
Oh,
The Alicia dance.
and it was 30 years ago, I think. Let's do the math. 86,
Oh, we're doing math.
6, 7, 8. I'm going to do it quick. That's 32 years.
There you go.
We are now 30 years out from the 80s.
Yes.
40 years from the 70s.
Yes.
So this year we're marking the anniversary of Grease from 78.
Who cares?
Jaws 2.
Oh, who cares?
And Animal House. So we better get on. We have two more films.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to do this one.
Oh, yeah, you want me to do this one? I'll do this one.
This one should have been edited down. You stop whenever you want, Dave.
Paul Apostle. Never heard of it. James Faulkner, Jim Caviezel, Joanne
It's Apostle
Raleigh.
of Christ. It was cut off there.
Oh, Paul Apostle of Christ?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Group ticket sales?
We're going to find it.
Paul, Apostle of Christ, is the story of two men. Luke, as a friend and physician, risks his life every time he ventures into the city of Rome to visit Paul, who is held captive in Nero's darkest, bleakest prison cell. Before Paul's death sentence can be enacted, Luke resolves to write another book, one that details the beginnings of the Way and the birth of what will come to be known as the Church. But Nero is determined to rid Rome of Christians and does not flinch from executing them in the grisliest ways possible. Two men struggle against a determined emperor and the frailties of the human spirit in order to bequeath the gospel of Jesus Christ to the world. Rating PG-13 for some violent content, disturbing images.
Now, Jim Caviezel is in here. Wasn't he Jesus at one time?
I don't know.
Is he playing another biblical character, or Jesus? I don't know.
Was he? What was he in? What film was he?
Wasn't he in the controversial? Yeah, Mel Gibson's.
Do you have a problem with the last name of Gibson over there?
Debbie Gibson.
He always says Gibbons.
Oh, no.
Jim Caviezel.
Now, this is perfect timing for the upcoming Easter.
It is.
You can go see this. I doubt it'll be in the RPX. I did see Lindsay Wagner did pop up in that trailer for that other religious film. Was she promoting that? Oh, no.
Was she on a sleep number bed?
Now, you mentioned the group rates, Dave, so we're going to have to stay tuned through the credits to see if the group rates...
In theaters, March 28th. There, group sales.
In advance buyouts.
Oh.
Apparently, you can buy out the whole theater. To
Bring your church group to see the film.
That's the only way this is going to make half of its money back.
Oh.
There's a few group sales. Woo. By God, they're putting them out, though. This is from Affirm Films.
Oh, that's nice.
The other one was Pure Flicks. The other... Well, it's good. It's something for everybody, you know.
How is that good, Ed? Explain to me why it's good.
Keeps the, theater going, experience going. If they keep raising the amount, though.
Well, the group rates, though, I'm sure, knock it
discount.
down to $14, $15 a pop.
The AARP discount.
Yeah.
That's only, and I swear it's only for popcorn. Because I had the AARP card. And that only kicks in when you're 60, I think. There's no good.
What do you mean? You're
comes
supposed
out
to
of
get
that.
it when you're 50.
I got the card for a year, and I don't think I'm going to re-up because there's little discounts at this age.
Oh.
You can get, it's called Movie Pass. Look that up, Alexa. And it's $10. They had a special, was $7 a month. But it's usually $10 a month, and you can see a film every day for a whole month. Somehow. No, this is through Movie Pass. Some other
I
outfit.
can't find a movie to watch for one movie a year, and you want me to go to one every day? You can't do that.
Every day you could go.
Well, I guess I'd never be bored in retirement then, would I?
No. I don't know if you could, there wouldn't be enough films, I don't think, out. Do they rotate them enough to see? No, I don't think so. Pacific Rim, I guess I'm going to read this one, another long one, because I didn't have time to.
You don't have to, Ed.
I'm going to do it.
All right, you do it. I want
Scott
to
Eastwood.
Oh, there you go.
Adria Arjona. Tian Jing. And Charlie Day. What is he in?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Is that what he's in?
Yep.
I didn't.
And the first Pacific Rim. And the Horrible Bosses films.
Okay. I didn't read John Boyega there from the Star Wars, who's also in here. Oh, there it is, John John Boyega stars as the rebellious Jake Pentecost, a once promising Jaeger pilot whose legendary father gave his life to secure humanity's victory against the monstrous Kaiju. I wonder if who played his father in the original. I know you didn't see the original, Dave.
I actually think I did, but I just don't remember it much.
Jake has long since abandoned. Maybe you should be, because I'm having trouble reading today.
Jake has since abandoned his training, only to become caught up in a criminal underworld. But when an even more unstoppable threat is unleashed to tear through our cities and bring the world to its knees, he's given one last chance to live up to his father's legacy by his estranged sister, Mako Mori, who is leading a brave new generation of pilots that have grown up in the shadow of war. Rising up to become the most powerful defense force to ever walk the earth, it will set course for a spectacular all-new adventure on a towering scale. Rated NER. For sequences of sci-fi violence, action, and some language, it is not yet rated.
I think I need my chapstick.
Is that what it is? Are your lips
A little dry.
Yeah, okay.
This is very similar to the Transformers, if you happen to like giant things fighting in the cities.
Well, I like my giant things fighting in the city to be, you know, King Kong or Godzilla or
Oh, look at that, they skin.
or the War of the Gargantuans.
I don't know. There's one robot against a monster in this one. If you like that little bit of a change from the Transformers. In cinemas.
No group sales?
No groups. No, see, 3D popped up? That's dying out a little bit.
Oh.
That's about time. That's it.
There you
That's
go.
our 4 films.
There's your 4 films.
And
Is it time for DVDs?
yeah, you know, I think this is
Oh.
one of the weeks here that very slim DVD pickings.
The Burbs. Is this from the 80s, like 86-ish?
I think it's 89.
89?
I think we had passes for this at one time. Do I sound weird because I'm reaching for my chapstick right now?
Oh. The
Like,
Burbs.
Carrie Fisher was in that, and Bruce Dern.
Oh, that's right. Bruce Dern. Still around. Still acting.
Ah.
There you go. Rockula. Well, there's something I missed.
This wasn't, speaking of Alice Cooper, he wasn't in this one, was he?
I don't think so.
Because Thomas Dolby was. I think that's him back there.
Oh. Alice Cooper was in Monster Dog, where
Okay.
they completely dubbed out his voice and used
Oh,
somebody
no.
else.
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
He's got a decent voice,
I
right?
don't know. It was funny, though, because I remember it being on TV. I turned around and watched it, and I went, wait a minute. That's not Alice Cooper's voice. Oh! What?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Absolutely not for children, Dan.
Oh, it's hentai heaven.
These are 2 features,
Oh, my
Sexual
God.
Sacrifice and Too Hot for Teacher. And apparently, Too Hot for Teacher features a little bit of a foot fetish type thing. Goes, look at that foot coming right out at you, Dave.
Do you have this?
I don't. I was going to get the original one because this is volume 2. I think I'm going to have to get them both. Maybe I'll get a discount because I can't believe what would go on in this thing, Dave.
I think I have an idea.
Oh, my Lord.
Jeez.
Everything was covered for your convenience at home. Don't worry about it, kids.
Cartoon pornography.
Geez.
Louise?
You know, we had 4 films, but we do have time for the deaths.
Let's put the deaths in. Let's see who dropped.
One of them dropped as the disc was burning.
So he did not make it on this disc.
Did not, only if he had been announced only a few moments earlier.
Now, would it be Stiers or Steers? How did we say that last name? by the way?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I didn't know. I missed this one.
Yeah, there was a few that popped up that we missed here.
Nanette Fabre, 97.
Remember, she was the mother, I think, of the Bonnie Franklin character, but she was broad, where Bonnie Franklin
Right.
was usually braless.
Right. Well, it was the generational difference, Ed.
Right.
One kept things haltered in, and the other just let him bounce around freely.
I wonder how old Bonnie Franklin was, because she was
She was
fairly
in her
young, I
60s
guess.
when she
yeah,
died.
another one.
Marty Allen. There you go.
I remember Marty Allen as a punchline in a very early sketch we did, and I think Luke Penaleo said something about having sex with Marty Allen. This is going way back.
His hair.
It
I
has to
think
be.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some more current pictures where it looked very thin, but it was still sticking up.
I remember him on an episode of The Big Valley.
I saw the picture of him with Barbara Stanwyck.
95. John Gavin.
I didn't know about this one until I was going through the Wikipedia list. It's kind of sad from, well, 86, it's a long time, but I don't know. I was going to look up and see if she was still alive.
Who was she?
What's her name there?
Janet Leigh.
Not Janet Leigh. Who's
the one who
there?
played the sister. I don't even remember.
That's terrible. It's one of my favorite films. I can't remember her name right now. But John Gavin is now gone. And this one I didn't know. This
Mickey
was kind of
Jones.
sad.
I did see this one.
You saw this one?
Yep.
He, for a while, we would call the Universal Fat Man.
Yes.
Because he was in every Universal show. And I remember him first as the mentally challenged, Dave. Guy in the Hulk episode there.
Yep.
Which was playing against type because he usually played like a biker or something. And he was in 3 episodes of the Hulk. I didn't know. And he was in Vacation, that's up there.
Yep.
And I didn't know he was the drummer for Kenny Rogers.
He was a musician first, yeah.
Look at that. Things we learned about Mickey Jones.
Yeah. That Hulk is still playing there on, so I don't know what, Heroes and Icons, I think?
Uh-huh.
God, it's an awful show. What did I ever like about that show?
You liked that show.
I did like that show when it was on. God, that's awful.
Why is it
It's just awful.
Why don't you like
First
it
of
now?
all, the acting is awful. Then you start to pick apart, or you get some close-ups. There was this one recently where he was in some Chinese thing with Mako. Remember that actor?
Yeah,
Mako?
there was 2 episodes with Mako.
And he was bound in his arms and legs in this device. But Mako was trying to teach him how to control. You must control, David. You must learn how to control. And all of a sudden, Mako goes, and he collapses. And his name, I think, was like Lee Sung or something. Mm-hmm. So you got Banner, and they're going, Lee Sung, and then he changes. Mm-hmm. So they show the close-up of him breaking out with his arms. Then they show a close-up of his feet breaking out, and he's got green socks on, green stockings. And they showed a close-up. It's like there's clearly no toes showing there. It looked ridiculous.
They usually did that when he was running on the street. I'm surprised they showed it in a close-up.
But this wasn't even sandals. These were like pantyhose sprayed green over his feet. It was awful. It's just little stuff like that now I notice, and I realize.
Doesn't that make it more charming, though?
No, it doesn't. It makes it more ridiculous. Is it time for the game?
Yes, I have to get up over
Get over there. It's the poster pairs game, folks. Where
I was in an awkward shot there.
Have sent in 2 numbers via email from 1 to 6. We select your entry, reveal what's behind the numbers. If they match, you win 2 free movie passes. If you're right, spin the wheel. After you win, we'll spin the wheel, and you can win up to 10 tickets.
Know what? I have a feeling that stocking foot was probably an insert shot that some stagehand put on green stockings for.
It could be. Here we go. All right, there's some conspiracy going on. David Matheson. Because I swear that Michelle Crisafulli, they're related. 2 and 3, and spin the wheel.
There's no rules currently that you can't write in from the same household. It's 1 per person per week or something.
Yeah, we're not going to start making up rules now.
At one time, it was 1 per household when there was like 5 coming in from one household. This is 2 and 3?
2 and 3.
So look at this tight shot we have.
Oh, that's exciting.
I just noticed my movement is not matching what I'm seeing on the screen. It's like delayed a little bit. It's very disturbing. Okay, let's see. Let's get the web series.
It's the web series that will never be seen.
It will be seen, I'm going to say, in early summer. Oh. The first episode is almost done, except for some music.
I've been hearing that for 2 years.
For 2 years you've been hearing that?
Something like that.
Do you want me to send you over?
No.
I'm going to send it over anyway when it's done, to have you look at it and see if anything you see that I don't see, like a stocking foot that should be removed.
God, that's an awful show. All right, if you want to be entered in the game, send an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. Mediazone95@gmail.com. Send 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We select your entry, reveal what's behind the numbers you've given us. If they match, you win 2 free movie passes. If you're right, spin the wheel. Then you have 1 chance to turn those tickets into 10. 10! 2 chances for 6, 2 for 4. 6 chances you keep the 2 you originally won. 5 chances to lose 1. 2 chances you lose them both. That would be tragic.
Now, I don't know what it would be more exciting, because we enjoyed the Hulk at the time. And in 1981, Lou Ferrigno came to town in a fitness show.
Oh!
And I went to see Lou and got his autograph. Now, is that more exciting, or is it more exciting today when you're on your computer and something pops up that Lou Ferrigno is live, and he pops on a live video and tells you that a restaurant in his area is naming a hot dog after him? What is more exciting? I think probably still the old school going to see Lou.
Probably.
Rather than, but who would have thought back in 1981 that you would be on a home computer and Lou Ferrigno would pop up live telling you about his hot dog?
Did this happen to you, Ed?
It's happened, yes. I'm a friend of Lou Ferrigno's on the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And a live message popped up that Lou was live, going live, and he talked about this. He was honored a hot dog was being named for him at a local deli or something.
Where? Like in California?
In California.
It's not like you could just zip over there and get the Ferrigno dog.
I can't go over.
I'd like the
and
Lou
get it.
Wiener, please.
It's just that, oh, Lou's going live.
Oh, that's great.
That's something you can do today.
I guess so.
So there you have it. Next time, Dave, what are we doing?
I have no idea. I just show up.
Happy Easter to you, right? When we don't have a show before Easter because it's April. What is it?
No, April 1st. We still got more shows. Next show won't be till the 27th.
But is this before, we do have a show before Easter, so I can't wish people happy Easter?
Well, you can wish them happy. You can even wish them Merry Christmas, Ed, for the next upcoming
Why did they release
Christmas.
4 shows with an Easter themed show? This seems like it's
To give people time.
Are the kids off this week?
They were off.
It seems like they're off every other week.
They were off during the Ireland trip.
Oh, okay. So, okay, we'll wish you Easter next time then.
Yeah, do that.
And we'll see you then.
The Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.